I have something very interesting to share with you. And if you use this principle correctly, it gives a very different impression to a Mandarin speaker. I'm talking about Malaysia. What is this principle, Sifu? Okay, it's like this. It is called 学会. 学会. 学 is called learn. 会 is called know how to. It's one of the bridges actually. So 学会. 学会 is learn how to. How to use this principle, Sifu. Okay, it's very easy. You can put any subjects in front, like for example, 我学会, 你学会, 他学会, no problem. Put any subjects in front. But what you can do is, you can put 学会, and after that you put any verbs. Let's say for example, you're learning how to speak Mandarin. Speak, of course speak, there are two ways. One is 讲, one more is 说. But we play the basic one, which is called 讲. This is the easy one, 讲. Okay? Dalam bahasa Melayu, cakap. So, learn how to speak in Mandarin is 学会讲. 学会讲. I learn how to speak. 我学会讲. Very easy, Sifu. Yes, very easy. You see, normal way is you tell 我学华语. I learn Mandarin. 我学华语. Okay? But you put a small twist inside by saying 我学会华语. Sifu. Yes, this is very, very nice when you speak with people who can speak Mandarin. 我学会华语. 我学会华语. This is the basic, right? You put this word in. 我学会讲华语. It gives you a totally different impression. 我学会. You see, 学会 itself, it's the principle. 学会, learn how to. Okay? 学会讲华语. I learn how to read Mandarin. How do you say? 我学会读华语. 我学会读华语. Sifu, very, very nice. Okay? 我学会读华语. It's nice. But those of you who want to learn Pinyin, follow the way I speak. Just follow. 我学会讲华语. Sifu. And let's say if you're learning how to write. What is write in Chinese? 写, correct? So I learn how to write Chinese. How do you say in Mandarin? 我学会写华语. Let's say if you don't want to use 华语, you want to use 中文 also, no problem. Because 中文 is mostly used in China. China, they always use most of these two ways of saying Mandarin language is called 中文 or 普通话. 中文 or 普通话. In Malaysia, for some reason, they use 华语. okay. So back in any other countries, you use 中文. 中文 is the safest. In Malaysia is 华语. Okay, that's one another video I'll share with you. How do you say Chinese language? That's another video I'll share. So now for today's lesson, 学会 and any verbs goes behind. That's it. 我学会讲华语. Okay, let's not use 华语. You just want to tell I learn how to write. 我学会写. I learn how to read. 我学会读. Sifu. I learn how to speak. 我学会讲. Okay? Or let's say you just want to tell I learned. You don't want to use any verbs behind. Then you just put a 了 behind. 我学会了. You see, there are many ways to play around. This is called, so I'm teaching out principles. When you understand principles, you can actually play around with the language. You see, Chinese language is not just about just learning and then speaking, learning and speaking. No, it's about how to use the language. In English, you learn how to use the language. In Malay, you dah belajar macam mana nak gunakan bahasa Melayu. So there are many ways of using. So Chinese, if you need to know how to use the language. When you know how to use the language, Chinese is very, very easy. Like for example, you go to the page on verbs. For example, you want to tell I learned how to drive. 我学会驾. Isn't it easy that way? That you learn all these principles? I learn how to do. What is do? 做. 做. I learn how to do. 我学会做. Very easy, Sifu. Yes, 我会做. Let's say, for example, you want to tell, I learn how to do this. What is this? 这个我学会做这个. Isn't it easy that way? And let's say, for example, I wanna say, did you learn to ask a question? What goes behind? Ma, correct? Only ma. Okay, no appa or anne or tambi. Okay, only put the ma behind to ask a question. So ma is to ask a question. So if you wanna say, did you learn? 你学会了吗？你学会了吗？傅有师傅。Okay? Can you see or not how easy it is when you understand principles? Because when you understand principles, Chinese is a very easy language to learn. Very, very easy language to learn. And what I suggest you to do is, if you want to learn how to speak fluent Mandarin, start off by learning how to recognize Chinese words. This is a secret. A lot of people say, Sifu, I want to learn how to speak. I want to learn how to speak. Hello, wait. If you want to learn how to speak, you first need to learn how the language works. Take your time. Slowly study and understand the language. Because you must remember, when your understanding is complete, the speaking becomes automatic. Let me repeat one more time. When your understanding of the language is complete, the speaking becomes automatic. So for a new scholar learning Mandarin, do not focus on speaking. Zip your mouth, read and understand and try to take notes on your own and whisper to yourself. When you understand how the whole thing works, then the speaking is easy. Who created the system? Hey guys, it's how a baby learn. Like for example, when you first learn English, what's your first language? English or Malay, right? When you're newly born, do you learn how to speak Malay straight away? No, right? You are listening to how your parents speak. You are imitating how they speak. It may take you maybe a year or 2 years. When your understanding of your entire language is complete, this is where you start telling appa, amma, bapa, ma. Use ma. Okay, you start speaking. When the time arrives, I'm using the same principle. Slowly, take your time and understand the principles and the language. Then, when the understanding is complete, boom, you start speaking. This is why you see all of my students suddenly speaking very fluent Mandarin. If they can, you can also. 谢谢